Good damn day. How the hell you doing? How you doing? How you doing, world? What's up, world? My name is Greg. I'm going to be your tour guide and your host today on the latest episode of the Airplane Show. Yes, sir. You got something playing in the background that shouldn't be playing. Hopefully everybody's had a good weekend. Hopefully everybody's having a good Sunday. Football Sunday. Football's back, baby. I used to be a huge football fan. Kind of slacked off a little bit lately. A little too woke for me. A little too woke for my liking. If you're new here, welcome. If you're old here, welcome. It's the best damn airplane show this side of the Mississippi. I tell you what, it's the best damn airplane show in this house. That's right. Don't you ever forget that. So we're going to live our best life today. Fly this Fokker F28 Professional. We haven't flown this airplane in a while. And I kind of miss flying it. So we're sitting here in Chicago O'Hare. Gate B6, I believe. We're going to get this thing fired up. It's completely cold. We're going to get it fired up. And we're going to fly it to JFK. Using only VORs. And ADFs, maybe. But definitely VORs. So let me turn the sound up a little bit so we can hear the awesomeness from this airplane. All right. Well, we can open. Well, the door's already open. Let's get the jetway connected. Neat. All right. I think I can do the jetway from here. Let's do auto jetway connect. Oh, we can do just jetway. See if it actually connects. Not looking good so far. Not looking good. Oh, we clicked on it. All right, I guess it's not going to connect. All right, no problem. No, we got no problems. All right, let's go ahead and I guess we'll get out of here. All right, we have pounds. That's good. All right, let me pull the flight in first. Now, there's a couple of different checklists we can use. We have the one that comes with the airplane, which is great. And when you complete it, it like kind of grays out. It's the exact same checklist that is here. And to be honest, it's a lot easier navigating with this on the screen than going back and forth. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to stick with this one here. We don't have to do everything, but we got to do many things on these checklists, especially with this airplane. So let's get our battery turned on. We are going to connect the ground power. Let's actually get that connected. That'll keep the battery charged. Only reason for ground power in this airplane. Very good. Only reason for ground power is just to keep the battery charged. Wait till that turns green. All right, that's connected. Don't be scared to say hi. If you want to say hi, say hi. All right, we can put this on. Battery. That'll keep the battery charged. We got to do these battery isolate switches. All right, let's check our voltage. We can knock off these. Battery 1. All right, very good. All right, let's test the APU. Fire for the APU. All right, let's reset that switch. All right, APU main switch. I am using my Xbox controller, by the way. Makes it much easier to navigate around this airplane. I mean, the joystick is great, the flight stick is great, but this is much easier. All right, generator 3 is off. Air switch is off. Let's turn on one of these. All right, let's start the APU up. Just push the start button. Let the APU get all fired up. All right, that's good. Buttons out. We can turn on the generator now. All right, generator 3 is on. Let's make sure it's getting juice. All right, very good. We can turn off the external power now. And then let's turn on the master radio switches. All right, they are now good. All right, now we got to run through some panels. Let's get the ground power connected, and also let's come back yonder. We're going to flip this switch and put you on auto if we can. You are already on auto. Look at you. Look at you all grown up. Getting to your job on time. Auto button. Good job. Oh, the other the other music's coming from the airplane. I forgot that it plays its own music. Here, I'll turn off the other music. All right, there we go. Music becomes a little less noticeable once the engines are on and all that. All right, electrical panel. Electrical power. We'll turn the TRUs on. Battery is on. Let's arm emergency lights, constant speed guard, close those. I already got the lights on. I did that before I got in the airplane. All right, bleed supply panel. So all these have to be turned on. Supply, let's see here. That's all looking okay. And we got the anti-icing. Let's test that. Oh, sorry. This is right here. All right, that should stay on for about a minute. Pitot vane looks good. Pressurization looks okay. Let's put the fastest seatbelt signs on. All right, that's done. Let's go to the glare shield. I have sets. Let me get these set for our first couple VORs while we're here. We'll turn them on and get the courses set too. So the first one we're doing... Oh shit, what the hell did I do? I'm in Navigraph and like I spun the map all the way around. Alright, so we're leaving from Chicago. That's GCO. That is 108.25. We're gonna do this. 108.25 will be nav2. 108.25, and we're leaving on a 104 heading. The reciprocal of 104 is 284. So we're gonna set this to 284. We'll be using nav 2 when we leave. All right, and then from there we have GIC. That's a VOR over in great state of Michigan. That is 115.4. That's the one we should be heading on, a 104 heading. Let's set this to 104. All right, now we're all set up for the beginning of the flight. Let's go ahead and turn these on. All right, fire guards are closed. Let's check the GPW.
Glide slope, pull up. Glide slope, pull up. Glide slope, pull up. Glide slope.
All right, that's done. All right, left-hand panel, central warning and caution test. Right, that works. Get the nose wheel switch. Now this has state saving. So however you leave the aircraft is how it should be when you get in. So when you're done, if you flip all the switches you want, then you get to reflip them when you get in the airplane. It's awesome. All right, this is done. That's the alternate wheel brake. All right, all the indicators look okay. Static pressure is good. That's right over here. Compass looks okay. Switches are good. Skid check. All right. Central instruments, all indicators look okay. Hydraulic supply, we got to check that. Let's go ahead and get these fixed. All right, that's good. Engine fire warning. All right, fuel lights are good. Let's test the filtered ice. All right, they come on. Very good. Let's do the engine fire test. All right, TVI, that's for down here. All right, that's all done. Caution lights good. Booster pumps. Crossfeed switch is off. Flaps are good. Brakes good. Let's see here. There was something I missed here. Trying to not scroll up so far. Okay, yeah, there we go. Fuel quantity is good. Central caution lights are out. All right, let's put the lift. Oh, the lift dumper is right here, actually. That's fine, but we got to move these TTC switches to takeoff. Let's do that. Our flaps are good. Crossfeed switch, booster pumps, autopilot. Need to move these up. Buttons here. Turn on our ADF. U1. All right, the gust lock is on. Alternate landing gear. Let's put on all of these hydraulic switches. Will not be a very fun flight without those. Let's put you on. That's done. Yeah, we're almost done. We're almost ready to back up, actually. Right-hand instruments, we gotta look over these. Static looks good. Pressure, pitot. Yeah, right here. All right, door lights, let's test those. Yep, all the lights come on. Compass is good. All right, that's fine. And the right side panel, let's do a test. All right. And no, we're not doing those. That's okay. Flight deck recorder. You can change the numbers if you want. You know, to input the flight number, I guess, and the date and all that. And let's make sure our oxygen is on. All right, that's done. We're all done with that. Departure checklist. All right, circuit breakers. They're all good. I don't think we can interact with them anyways. All right, we just did the oxygen. I guess we should tick these off. Safer that way. All right, APU air on. Actually, let's get the door closed. Remove the jetway that never showed up. Hey, what's up, dude? What's up, Keith? All right, close this door up. How's your Sunday going? All right, that's good. Windshield heating, let's make sure that's on. Put it on low. All right, fasten seatbelts on. Let's do our smoking sign, because you know how it is. All right, we can test the lights again for the central warning. All right. They should be okay since circuit breakers don't go bad ever in this airplane. All right, test the skid control again. When we put the landing gear down to land, we're gonna test it going to the right. Since it's already down, it says outbound down here. That's why we test it to the left right now. That's done. I guess another fire warning test. All right. Fuel consumed indicators. Make sure these are tested. Well, first of all, they're set. Let's click reset. And then we'll test. All right. And all right. AC weight test. There's nothing to do for that. TTC switches are good. Nice and quiet, man. That's what I'm talking about. That's a good Sunday right there. If you're looking for nice and quiet, if you're looking to get out and it's nice and quiet, that's not so good. It's not so good. Test these. I know they come up at some point. Flight recorder, no big deal. It's all manual anyways. All right, rudder pedal. Let's get the seats up. Here we go, here we go. First officer, Giga Chad, let's move you up. All right, brake pressure, parking brake, quantity, pressurization. All right, let's set our pressure. So according to the flight that I built, let's see here, the flight plan. So they have us going up to 29,000 feet. So we're gonna set this for 1,000 feet over that. So we'll set this for 30,000. Gotta turn down that music. Kind of forget where to turn it down though. All right, that's good. Let me come back. Let me talk to these flight attendants for a second. Hey, ladies. Ladies, you're killing me with the music. Gotta be around here somewhere, the player. Right up here. I don't mind the music, ladies, but this ain't no rock concert, bitch. All right, I think I just turned it down. I could turn it off, actually. I think. Can't really interact with anything on here except for the volume. I'll turn it off down here. Oh, that's for music. That's so stupid. I thought that was for the air conditioning and shit. That's so dumb. That's really dumb, Just Flight. Man, y'all build a great plane except for that one stupid option. One stupid option. Let's put the on-off switch for the stereo where you turn on and off the air conditioning supply. All right. Let me, what am I doing here? Let's give control to the flight attendants. So we can just do that, and that gives them the authority to change the cabin. Oh, thrust index we gotta set. Shit. That's important. Let me see what the weather is right now in Chicago. They got 21 degrees Celsius. And we're probably about, I don't know, a few hundred feet in the air. Where are we at? Oh, we're almost 500 feet. Okay. Let me see what the thrust index says here in the table. So we're at about, we'll say between 400 and 600. I'm looking at a chart right now. 21 degrees Celsius. Yeah, we're looking at 170. Yep, 170. That's pretty common for this airplane from what it seems like. All right, let's get that set. Need to do that. It's right down yonder. For these numbers right here. Let's put you on 170, good sir. Put you on 170, good sir. Avs are set, ship papers, no such thing. Takeoff data, we can do that by clicking on this takeoff right here. It should move our indicators. I usually click on each one. When in the 146, the 146 that Just Flight makes, that one you just need to click on the actual placard for takeoff or for landing. This one, I believe you can click on just takeoff, but you can also do it for flaps also. So if you're going to do flaps 18, you can click on these two and it'll change it. See? Moved it over. Alright, that's all done. We can get ready to back up here now. Gust lock, let's remove that. Alright, doors are good. Anti-collision lights on. You just close the doors. Throttle levers are idle. HP fuel levers are shut. Right, that's cleared for start. Let's back up first. Alright, we're doing runway 9 right. I believe that's right behind us, actually. I think this is 9 right over here. Let me fix this camera speed. Oh yeah, we'll be doing slew mode for sure. I think that's a pretty long drive. All right, so it's right up there. I just noticed. Oh, everything's on a slant. Never mind. I was like, man, why they got us all cockeyed and sideways? Everything else looks straight. Look, but that kind of is the case. Why are we all discombobulated? Sorry, I'm just now seeing your message, Keith. Your message, Keith. Put them shits away. Hey, let's see if Chicago knows what airport this is. Don't look at the name of it. What's up, dude? What airport is this? Anyways, why are the airplanes all straight? Yep. Why are all the airplanes straight but mine sideways? You want to explain that to me, Microsoft? What did we do to deserve this treatment? Praise all the Jesuses. All Jesuses. Right. That's right. He just transitioned to being gay. All right, let's back up. That's right. We got a gay airplane today. All right, let's click on you. Let's connect. Break off. Sounds like it. I forgot where the brake is. Oh, it's over here. That's right. All right, now it's off. Man, let me tell you, that F-35 refueling in that son of a bitch is tough. I spent 3 hours practicing this morning, and I could only refuel twice. A fun airplane, though. We'll be putting it up on the stream soon. Yeah, yep, you will. I just want to practice a little bit more. But we're very close to launching it. It could be tonight. It's not a difficult plane to turn on and to really use the systems. Plus, it's very limited what I can do on Xbox. I can't, like, we can't do a walk around. We can't do a lot of things as far as in the checklist. But as far as getting in it, turning on, using all the systems, flying it, no problems. It's a fun airplane. Now, I've only used one version so far. I've only used the F-35A, which is the regular takeoff landing one. I haven't tried the F-35B as Bravo. I haven't tried that yet. That one is the short takeoff and landing one where you can do a hover takeoff and landing. And then they got the F-35C, which is the aircraft carrier one. All right, let's set our pressure. We got 29.99. And we'll get our engines turned on. I love how these things spark up. Have to turn the sound back up for that, for sure. All right, let's get our checklist back up. Like I said, this checklist here is the exact same checklist that's in the tablet. All right, cleared for start. All right, we turned the lights on. The throttle levers are at idle. At least they should be. The fuel valves are shut. Let's turn the booster pump switches on. You know, we never did test these, but Should be okay. We kind of missed that part of the checklist. All right, start master switch on. All right, let me turn the sound up a little bit. The music down, because these engines sound good when they pop. Well, you'll be doing it soon enough, hopefully. That's your home airport. That's right, get back to work. Take that promotion and get going. Get working. All right, let's move the starter over to number 2. Wait till it says about 15%. Then we'll move the fuel lever forward a little bit. All right, that's pretty good right there. And then once the exhaust gets to 400 degrees, then we'll finish throwing it forward. Come on, baby. And that one didn't pop. It didn't pop. Sometimes it has this like electric static, like, and it lights and it flashes. Pretty cool. Every once in a while that happens. All right, let's put this one on. Wait for that pressure to get up again. That's the rest of this page here, just starting up. After that, gotta put the generators on, a couple more little tweaks, and then we'll be out of here. Hopefully, pretty good flight. That's what we're hoping for. No bullshit. Oops, I was looking at the wrong gauge. Sorry about that. I was looking at this gauge right here. I was like, why isn't it moving? And I was like, oh, that's the wrong one. Now I'm watching the... It's either 400 degrees or I believe 50 up here, or 55, something like that. That's when you throw it into the regular section. I guess it's start and then flight, I guess. I'd have to look at the word up there. It might say flight or high. All right. Oh, open. Okay. Well, that makes sense since that's shut. All right, let's finish our takeoff checklist so we can get out of here. All right, all the warning lights are out. Both sides. Don't worry, Giga Chad, I got you. I'll take a look at your side as well. There's that pop. Next time we'll start with the generators on. All right, let's take a look at all of our electrics. Everything should be okay. That's the APU generator. We're going to turn that off here in a minute. No external power. All right, fuel pressure lights. Let's make sure they're out. Yep, all that's out. We got to turn off the master starter. All right, let's see here. Starter master switch off. Generator 3 lights. Turn you off. APU air switch off. Make sure both of these are on. Let's put you up to auto. Hydraulic pump, pitot heat. All right, anti-ice. Put you on auto. We got that on low. Let's turn on the pitot and the vane heat. Got our pressure set. See, our hydraulics look okay. They're guarded and closed. All the panel lights are out. All right, let's set our flaps for takeoff. Doing flaps 11. Flight instruments. Free and correct. All right, trim we got to set. We got to do that from the tablet. And then we got to let the crew know also. Let's set our trim. That's done by, it's either clicking on this box or this center of gravity percentage.
Come through, please take your seats for takeoff.
Cabin bring onboard and contact.
All right, let's go. Let's go taxi. Put our taxi light on.
Cabin is secure.
Thank you, madam. Madam Hotness. Can't hire a flight attendant if they're ugly. That's for sure. You gotta be good looking. Can't have no ugly flight attendants. No, sir. Not on my airline. But that kind of makes sense. Sometimes legends are based off of truth. Sometimes that truth is hurtful. But you gotta be good looking and you gotta fit into this dress. And you fit into this size 2 or this size 0. If you can, you got a job. Just gotta make sure you have all your teeth. All your teeth. And you can fit in this dress. And you're not bald. No bald flight attendants allowed on my airline. Why are we doing? Should we taxi or should we use slew mode? We should do slew mode. Why are we doing the taxi? Let's slow down and stop. It's a long drive. Yeah, I'm doing slew mode. I'm stopping right now. I just want to make sure that the throttles are in idle because I don't want to release slew mode and have the throttle up. I've done that a couple of times by accident. I think you saw it one time. It was either you or Grease. As soon as I released slew mode, that airplane went. We took off straight up in the air. What button looked? Oh, that's just the fuel buttons. Why does one button look like it's not the right way? All right. Slew mode, here we go. I think it was the Fokker, that's right. That was, man. That was the only one in the history of the Fokker that ever did a vertical takeoff like that. Thank God for slew mode. Because we're just about ready for takeoff. I know we're not supposed to be back here, Chicago. I'm fixing it. I'm fixing it. I'm sorry for breaking the rules again. I'm just a habitual rule breaker, I guess. All right, let's see what happens. Oh, thank goodness. Thank the good Lord. All right, brake temperature, whatever. Fine. Let's turn the APU off. You got to push this stop button first. Hold it until it goes up, the RPMs, and then starts to drop back down. All right, turn that off. Arm the lift dumpers. They're right here. Flight controls, I guess we can check them again. We can say free and correct. Okay, free and correct. Let's make sure the yaw dampener is on. It's right here. Transponder is on. We do need to turn you on too. Let's turn you on. Weather. And I do want to set. Oh, never mind. That sets automatically. I was like, let me set my course. I'm like, oh yeah, I already set it. Done up here. All right, we do need to do a couple of things here. Let's change our pitch command to 10 degrees. We'll change that to 5 when we get set for climb. All right, let's turn the lights. We don't have to restart. That's done. And after takeoff, actually what I'll do is, I think I'll put the checklist over here. Let's do this one. Oops. Oops. There we go. All right, after takeoff. All right, landing gear up, flaps up, lift dumpers. All right, very good. Let's go. Oh, let me do one thing first. Sorry. Let me at least get our altitude set. Okay. And let me get the heading set. We should be heading on a 104 heading. And I want to use nav2 because we're using that as like a back course since we're flying away. So we're flying away from Chicago today. If you didn't see earlier when I put in the VOR stations, I have Chicago's VOR station in nav2. That's the GCO Vortex. Well, I don't know if it's a Vortex, but anyways, we're flying out on a 104 course. So I have GCO nav2 with the reciprocal of 104. It's 72 miles to our first VOR station. So I can use this kind of back course as a direction to go initially until, you know, our next VOR station gets picked up, and then we can switch it to nav 1 and then, you know, use the beam setting here for that. Anyways, that's it. I'm done rambling on. Let's go. Well, thank you, Chicago. Yeah, I learned a while ago, it makes it easier to turn. Turn in the correct direction when you have it set up in reverse like that. At least for me. Does not really seem like we're moving. I know we're doing a bad takeoff, sorry. I didn't think we were going fast enough. And I was waiting for the co-pilot to talk. Weird. I could have sworn he yelled out V speeds and all that stuff. That's really strange. Sorry about the shitty takeoff. I wasn't really paying attention to the takeoff. I was trying to figure out why my co-pilot wasn't talking to me. All right, let's put our flaps up. Pull back on our throttle just a little bit. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. I will do that next time. Thank you. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. All right, let's get up to 250. Put on the autopilot. Let's do IAS and heading. All right, let's see here. Oh yeah, we got to put these switches in climb. All right, that's done. Lift dumpers are off. All right, landing gears up. Lift dumpers in, that's done. Okay, pressurization is looking okay. Oh yeah, let's change this to 5% now. Don't really know why that is. That's just in the booklet. That's what it said to do. So that's what we did. So the thing with using this VOR this station in Chicago, it's not giving me any kind of direction. You see? I noticed that some VOR stations do that. Maybe you can answer that, Chicago. Why is it that we can always see the distance, but sometimes these course indicators here won't move with it? Does that make sense what I'm asking? Like, I see our distance. We got 11 miles. But the CDI indicator is not moving side to side. Like, let me switch to nav 1 and see if that picks it up. Yeah, see how we have nav 1 here? Actually, let's just do nav 1 now. Let's change our heading a bit to capture that course. DME portion of a VOR has a longer range. Well, that's good to know. I still get confused though on why some stations will give you like what we're looking at right now. You know how some stations will guide you to a certain radial, and some stations only give you distance. All right, our next trick is Toledo, Ohio. That wonderful station is 112.5. All right, 112.5, and we are flying that on a 100 course. Let's get that program now. We can switch to that after our first trick, which is getting to this, what is GIJ? What does that stand for? Gipper. What a wonderful name for a city, Gipper. Right on the line between Michigan and Indiana. Wait, that must be a dream city. That makes sense. That makes sense. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me that it's probably Microsoft's fault. That's right. All right, so we need to do a couple of things here. Let's hold our height right here and build up some speed, because we do need to continue our climb, but we need to get the IAS reset. Plus now the pitch command is... All right, now let's go back into IAS and we can click beam, put this knob on VOR. That's good stuff. Good stuff to practice. I'm sure Captain Chicago would agree. I set up some cameras beforehand. We're probably going to be in the air for an hour and a half or so, unless I speed things up. Yeah, I love using old like steam gauges and, you know, old style gauges to navigate. Yeah, we might do that F-35 tonight. That might be fun to do. Show it off a little bit. It's a really cool airplane. I just haven't had a chance to practice the vertical takeoff and landing, but I don't care if I mess up. I just don't like fumbling around live looking for the right button to push or part of the screen. But there's a decent little booklet that you can download with this plane. No real videos on YouTube. That's surprising. I might be one of the first ones to ever do a video on the F-35. They have real life people, real life captains and or whatever their rank is, but real life pilots doing walk-arounds and cold starts and setting up the screens and all that. Those screens are really cool. That whole thing, it's 4 different screens. It's a really cool setup. I like it. All right, everything is looking good. Get ready to set our pressure. Cruising looks pretty good. Why are those white lights on? I don't remember turning those on. Oh, I did turn on the floodlights. Yuck. Turn those white lights on. Those lights are ugly. Put on the red ones. Yeah. Yeah. Red lights for the win. We have more red lights over here too. I didn't turn them on yet though. Man, it's nice to fly this plane again. I haven't flown this plane in probably a month. All right, everything's looking good up there. Everything's looking good here. Set standard pressure. All right. We good. Engine's looking good. Oh, sort of. Hey, what's up, dude? That one pro football kid. What's up, man? How you doing? Welcome to the best airplane show that you are watching right now. Best damn show. I'm just kidding. Thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate it. We got probably about 5 more minutes till we go to our next VOR station. I think there's like 6 total in this trip. Yes, I do. Now, some would debate if it's a good landing, but I've landed in Kathmandu a few times. I've landed at the Para. Is it Par? What are the 2 airports near there? Not Kathmandu. But yeah, Lukla, I've landed at a handful of times. And in Chicago, what was that one airport that you wanted me to land at that we did? That was in the mountains. Bangladesh? I think I have. That doesn't come to my mind as quickly as the as those other 2. I did a lot of practice for those other ones. I don't know if I've ever landed in Bangladesh. I've been throughout Indonesia and Malaysia, a lot of India. No, I can do something in Bangladesh. Do you like to fly out that way normally? Is that where you typically are flying? A lot of nice airports, a lot of pretty scenery to look at over that part of the world. Absolutely. All right, let's check out our cockpit. See what's doing. Oh yeah, we got 7 more miles. I can look into that. Let me write this down here in a minute. All right, let's go into heading mode. Well, after I land today, I got to turn everything off for a while. I got kids. I got to make sure they're fed. But I'll be back tonight. All right, let's switch to nav 2 and see what's doing. So nav 2 is too far away. All right, let's stick with nav 1. And let's switch this to 300 now. And we'll just use this as a back course again. All right, dude. Take your time. I'm not going anywhere for a little bit. Absolutely. That's good flying right there. It's fun when all you're doing is just using the instruments. Yeah, I've done that a few times. Going into Aspen in certain airplanes, the Vision Jet. I think I did the Honda Jet one time too, where you're landing in a blizzard at nighttime. Crazy. Can't see anything. You're just relying on the equipment in front of you. All right, so this Toledo station is, yeah, 113 miles. So we're probably going to be flying this back course type deal for a while. Probably a good 50-60 miles. Sorry, as long as we keep that yellow line somewhere close to the middle, we'll be okay. See, we have it right now. We have it pointing to the VOR station we just left, and we're using that to navigate us to the next VOR station. The reason I have it backwards is that way when this little bar is over here on the right, I can continue moving the heading indicator to the right to line this up. If I had this spun around to the correct course that we're heading in order, like if that bar started going to the right again, I then have to go to the left to bring it back in. You might be okay doing it. For me, that's very confusing. It's just as easy for me to just put in the reciprocal value and, oh, you know, we don't even have the reciprocal in. Shit, we should be on 280. Where's my math skills? Damn. Math 101 here live on this Sunday. Shit. Let's fix it. My bad. I swear my math's good. I'm real smart. We could be lost. I doubt it, but we could be. All right, let me write down this suggestion he gave me. I'll check it out later. All right, Keith, you can vouch for me that I'm good with math. I appreciate it. All right, what do you say? India, Shaw, Amanat, Bangladesh. All right, I will look into that. Bangladesh. All right, very good. Sometimes, you know, they're super smooth, like soft, silky skin or butter. Sometimes it's as soft as sandpaper. So it really depends on what level my brain is turned up to that day. Weekends, I turn that thing down a bit. we turn that down a little bit. No reason to have your brain on all the way on the weekend unless you really need to. All right, we're starting to come back into the correct heading. Well, we were always heading in the right direction, but not exactly the right direction. And that underboot number is real soft. That's the softest of all. I hear you. You need a weekend like that. Let your batteries recharge. It's tough being on the go all the time. Sometimes you just need those days to just do nothing and be okay with it. All right, let's see if nav 2 is showing up yet. All right, nothing yet. We'll keep nav 1 going. See? You're doing stuff that you want to do this weekend. That's what happens when you're single. You can just do what you want to do. That's good, man. And doing everything you want to do. Let me look at this. You know what? I'll just pull up the VFR map in the game here. And a 2. 3 into the 4. All right, we are leveled off. So we can see we're in height. Let's click this button over here. Altitude hold. And now we have to make sure we don't overspeed. So let's pull our engines back a little bit. So we don't overspeed, because we will. Hey, what's up, Skill? What's good with you? All right, since we can't pick up this Toledo station right now, let's at least plug in this ADF. I'm sure Toledo will come into play at some point, but not yet. Shit, I already forgot that. I already forgot that station. What station was that? $219. All right. Oh yeah, we gotta turn this dial. Go ahead. What's your question? Come on, 219. Oh, I like how it tells you the kilohertz. That's nice. That's real nice. All right, and let's switch this to ADF. All right, there we go. We are heading in the relative right direction. Yeah, it should be. I was using it the other day on the 737. That and sim brief. But yeah. Absolutely. Oh, we got to slow down a bit. Yeah. On both. 737 and the 777. Yep. Yeah, no problem. I'll be on for a little bit longer if you have any other questions, but yeah, it works really good on those two airplanes. Really good. It's got real good technology, and it brings in your whole flight plan, the weight, the fuel, payload. All right, well, at least the ADF indicator is working. At least confirming that we're heading in the relative right direction. I hear you. F28 is too old for me too. About 5 years too old. Yep. That is true. Gotta have good building blocks. I can't believe this station hasn't even come and been picked up yet. I mean, do I have it in right? Let me double check the frequency again. Maybe I have it in wrong. $112.5. That's what I got in. It's wild how that doesn't work. Is there another? Let me see if there's another station close to that. Nope. We'll just use the... Let me erase that. We'll just use the ADF indicator. All right, so after Toledo, we have Dreyer. I'm not sure what state that's in. Could be New York, could be Indiana, or could be Pennsylvania. Where is that at, actually? Oh, it's in Ohio still. Okay. All right, that's 113.6. All right, well, let's set that one then for this. Maybe we can pick that one up now. All right, 113.6. Let's click on nav 2 and see what happens. Yeah, see, that one's picked up. So what we're going to do is we're going to use this ADF right now. Fly a little more east. That's Toledo. And we need to be on a 107 heading for Dreyer. So let's set the course to 107. Put on nav 2. And then once, we'll just keep flying east northeast. Once we get that CDI indicator lined up, and we'll go ahead and turn. All right, after, let me get this set up next. So after Dreyer, we have Youngstown. That is 109 even. No dot something something, just even. All right, 109. And that's on a heading of 99. Let's set that up. All right, very good. Haste my wake. Haste my wake. Hey, what up? The Bay 146. Okay. That's a fun plane. If you're thinking about getting it, I definitely would. It's a real fun plane to fly. All right, it looks like we're past that ADF station now. Yeah, plane spotting. I imagine that would be a lot of fun. I don't think I've ever really done it before. There's not a real good place near the airport that's local to me. I've been to a couple of air shows, but never just going somewhere and just watching airplanes take off and land. All right, we're almost lined up with the Youngstown or Dreyer, Derby, whatever that name of that town is. Whatever that name of that town is that we're flying to. Oh yeah, that was actually fun to do. I've done that a couple of times actually with my phone. Yeah, that Flight Radar 24 app is pretty cool. You hold it up and it tells you all the info about the airplane. That is a pretty cool feature. You do that with airplanes that are at cruising altitude. It's amazing. All right, our speed is doing okay. Wow. Yeah, I tried it. I think I had a free trial for that, I think. Oh, shit. Everybody be quiet. Bobby's here. Shh, shh, shh. What's up, dude? Hey. What's up, hey, bro? What's up, dude? Oh shit, we gotta adjust our heading. All right, let's click beam. Yeah, Bobby, a little sensitive, buddy. Thank you. I don't think this really works, at least not in Xbox. I don't think I've ever had it do anything other than just sit here. He's joking, by the way. So we got some big clouds coming up. And so we're good for about 50 some miles. Doesn't look like that engine's on, does it? Doesn't look like that one's on either. Are the engines on? I don't know. Nice. All right, our speed is okay. All right, let's do I like doing this with this airplane. Got that good airplane sound. God, it sounds so good. What's a PPL? Unless you're not talking to me. I'm not familiar with that term. PPL. No! Shit. Did I do something? Hang on, I might have turned the autopilot off. Oh good, it's still on. Oh, private pilot. Gotcha. Okay. Sorry. I'm not too good with some acronyms like that. No, I don't have a license if you're talking to me. I don't have any licenses other than a driver's license and a license for work. All right, let's get back on beam. Now, I've just been flying simulators and studying. I would like to get my license at some point. I'd like to get a commercial license, to be honest. I've been studying a lot, and I do have a real pilot for United that helps me periodically. And speaking of the devil, there's our United pilot right there. He gives me constructive criticism often. Yeah, I don't think I would study as much as I do if there wasn't a real pilot in the chat most of the time. But I don't want to sound like an idiot or make idiotic mistakes with a real pilot watching, so I've been doing more homework of late to try to stop that from happening. We also don't want to let down Bobby in Canada either, or Keith in Pittsburgh, or Greece, the whole country, and the Giraffe Hunter, and Magnum, and Jake, and New Zealand. I guess we'll accept your apology if you're talking to me. All right, so we got about 11 miles to our next station. Bangladesh Air Force. Well, if that's your dream, go ahead and get it. You only live once. At least once that you can remember. All right, let's go into heading mode. You know, I haven't done any calculations yet to see when I need to descend. That might be a good thing to do at some point. All right, let's see if nav 2 picks up. Sure doesn't. Oh, never mind. Nav 1 is what we need. All right, nav 1 is not doing what we need it to do. Great. Good job, Youngstown, Ohio. All right, so let's set this for 279. We'll just do the back course thing again. Since we can't get the right course. An adult conversation? I don't think so. Not from what I can see. You never know with this crowd, but I don't think so. Yeah, it's not picking up distance or anything. That sucks. All right, let's see what else is besides Youngstown. We have UCP. Let's try 112.9. Let's see if we can pick that up, because that's in our same relative heading. Nope. What about 109.6? Nothing. Damn. All right, we'll be flying this for a little bit then. All right, let me look on the flight plan here and see when we should start descending. Oh, you know, we can just look at it together. What am I doing this for? You know, I have to look. That would be great. All right, flight plan. Come on, man. They make it so cumbersome to grab this thing. Yeah, it won't let me grab it. Oh well. All right, let me see what it is here. Let me go just do it from Navigraph. All right, let's see what it says here. Oh, we're good at least until Allentown. All right, and then by Allentown, we need to start descending. All right, that's fine. All right, let's try another. We're heading to Youngstown. Neither one of those stations work. Nope, let's just try. All else fails. I guess we'll try this map here. Here's where we're trying to go, right here. But I won't pick it up. What about the ADF? Will it pick up the ADF? Because it did that last time. 338. All right, let's try that. Oops. All right, 338. Yeah, it's picking that up. All right, so we'll use the ADF. That's pointing to about 100, pretty much where we're at. So let's just keep using that. And let me plug in the station after Youngstown. It's supposed to be Heating, which is ETG. That's pretty far from us, but let's see if it picks it up. 116. All right, it's picking that one up. No problem. With the course and everything. Amazing how it works on some and not others. All right, after that we have MIP. That is... Okay, first of all, let's get our course set. So we have 102 to Keating. And Keating, we're flying on a 110 heading. It's a MIP, which is 109.2. 109.2. All right, very good. That's now done. Thank goodness for ADFs, though. Never thought I'd be saying that. Never thought the day would come where I'd be like, thank God for ADFs. All right, let's click on beam and see what happens. Maybe it'll capture it now and... Yep. We're good to cruise for a little bit then. Damn. That's good. Speed's doing okay. Fuel looking okay. We all looking okay. Oh, you know, I don't think, hang on a second. I don't know if photogrammetry is on. Now, let's turn that on so we have some big buildings when we fly into New York City. New York City. I apologize. I have not been looking at the chat. I see everybody's chatting and talking. That's good. If anything was directed towards me, I'm sorry, but I didn't see it. I don't think anything was. But if it was, I apologize. From what I can see, y'all having a nice conversation. Oh, so the inside of the engine works, just not the fan. The fan in the front there. That thing that stays put on both engines. Damn, an F14 or an F16? Woo! F14 would be great. That's my favorite airplane. Favorite airplane of all time. Commercial, private, military, universal. Absolutely. What they said. It's possible. You might have to work at it to get it. But it's certainly possible. That is fast. 1,500 miles an hour. Good Lord. Yeah, that's fast. Golly, 1,500 miles an hour. That's got to be a great feeling, going that fast in the air like that. Man, could you imagine having to thrust behind you to get you to 1,500 miles an hour? Damn. All right, let's pull up a few charts if we can. Gotcha. Well, whatever that 1,500 miles per hour equates to in ground speed, air speed, any speed, that's fast as hell. And it's still got to be a lot of fun. All right, I think we were gonna do runway 31 right, but according to Navigraph, that's not being used right now. So let's try, guess we'll do runway 22 right. And let me choose runway 21, 22. You zoom in here. Hey, I'd rather do that one. 22 right. Well, that's what we just had picked. Hang on a second here. All right, let's try 21 left. Yeah, this is what we had. 21 left and DPK. There we go. Okay. All right, so we need chart 21.4. Our speed looking like speed's okay. All right, we need 21.4. This one and this one. Those two starred. My plan is to come down past the airport and around and pick up DPK, which is the entrance to this, and then come on in. $22 left. Yeah, that's right. Rosalie. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Yeah, DPK is right here. That's why I was looking at it. Oh no, that's the fix. So when you cross this point here, you should be at 269 from DPK. DPK is out here. That's what I thought. Okay. Very good. It's real good. See if our map will work. That's one thing I would like to be a little better in this airplane is the map. Sorry, I haven't been looking at the chat. Let me see here. Yep, here we go again. All right, we still got about 80 miles to, what city is this again that we're going to? It was one of them. It was one of them dang pilots. I think this is where we're going. Let me see what the Yep. It's all your fault, buddy. You started the fight. Alright, yeah, that is where we're going. ETG. That's where we're heading now. And then from there... yeah, we're going to be heading down to MIP, which is right here. And then from there, I forget what we had next after that. Allentown, maybe? Yep, Allentown. Alright, and we are on a 102. And we have 110 after that. That's 109.2. Yep, looks good to me. No, you said no left turns. You said no left turns when I was taking off. Keith, what video was that? I want to find it myself. What airplane was I flying? I will find it. I will find it. I know we talked about it last time. I haven't had time to look for it. And my voice is cracking again. Oh, can't win. 40-some years old and my voice still cracking. I will do my best before I stream tonight at 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock East Coast time. Be there or I'm going to come looking for you. No, I'm just kidding. But I will do my best to find that before I start again. I am 99% sure I was either doing a procedure turn or I was taking off or something like that. And you were like, no, you can only make right turns. I will find it. Yep. Well, the ground over Ohio looks pretty good today. A little dark. Must be very moldy in Ohio. Good job, Just Flight. Very good. Alright, top of descent calculator. Our target altitude, according to the chart, is about 3,000 feet. So, top of descent calculator, do your magic. Let's put in 3,000. Enter. All right, move the keyboard. Sync and sync. No way. It's saying 82 miles to descend. Something's wrong. We got to change this. Let's change that to 2 or something like that. See what it says. That's a little better. I might have brain rot. I might. It is, dude, it is possible. I don't think I'm wrong about the turns. I remember talking about it. But brain rot, yeah, maybe a little. It happens. Happens when you get older. You can only hold so much information in your head. Eventually, some of the stuff you heard years ago starts kind of getting replaced by new stuff. Out with the old, in with the new. All right, that looks better. 1,400 and some feet. So we need about 120 some miles. Let's say 140 miles. So 140 miles out from New York would put us at probably close to MIP, actually. I'm thinking we probably should start descending soon. That's 200 miles. There's MIP. There's JFK. That's probably about 150 miles, so I would say maybe like 10 miles after MIP, start descending. I mean, if it's wrong and we get there too early, it's a simulator. It's not a big deal. And if we get there too late, go back to my last answer. Yeah. Yeah, that's better than being brain rotted, being schizophrenic. Right. Whatever you want to say, it's all good. All right, we got about 26 miles to whatever 116 is. What's that, EGT? And then we got MIPS after that. So we have a little bit of time before we need to descend. Not a whole lot. There's not a lot of space between EGT and MIPS. Delusional. How dare you? How dare you? You don't care about the kids. How dare you? All right, and then after MIP, which is Milton, Pennsylvania, I guess. And we have Allentown, Pennsylvania. Another beautiful city here in America. Hey, Chicago. You know, I'm looking at these VOR stations and DME stations and all that on this IFR chart here in Navigraph. And it seems... Never mind. Never mind. I was gonna say, it seems like the stations that have a T next to it, like T for Tango, seem to give us a CDI indicator that we can utilize in the flight. But I stopped saying that because that wasn't true. We had other ones that had a T next to it that didn't do anything other than distance, or nothing at all. So just forget about everything I just said. Sorry if that was a little too brain rotted, schizophrenic, or delusional for you, Keith. I apologize. All right, let's go into heading mode while we see if our next nav works. Come on, nav 2, do your thing. Oh, you did absolutely nothing. Shit. Absolutely nothing. All right, so this one we need to be on a 110 course. So the reciprocal of that is 290. So let's put you up to 290. And let's now fly the reciprocal of that. Let's just kind of stay where we're at, actually, because we haven't passed the VOR station yet. Oh, I'm not talking to a station. Whoa! Better get them memberships. Thanks, Keith. That's awesome, dude. Appreciate you. Sorry, that's the second time I've done it. Chicago. I can take a screenshot and put it on Discord, but it's in Navigraph. It just says I, for like High Airways, IFR chart. And when I'm looking at it, certain stations have a D for Diego, or two D's in a row. Some have a T, like Tango. And I was thinking that it was just the ones with the T that were giving us the CDI indicator and all that. But some of those with T didn't do it. All right, that's now lined up. Yeah, let me take a screenshot of this and put it in Discord now. Trying to make it big enough for you to see what I'm talking about and small enough to get rid of some of the bullshit. You know, let me get rid of the waypoints. Let me edit those out. Where are you, edit button? Damn edit button, you. Alright, no waypoints. Oh, that's much better. There we go. That's a good one. Let's do that. All right, let's save this. We'll do rectangle. All right, let me open up Discord. I'm just going to put it on the general page. All right, here we go. General. Upload file. Pictures. Screenshot. All right, I just put it up. Yeah. Nah, Keith. Chicago doesn't have a membership. He used to. But he let it go. But he shows up all the time, and he's very supportive. So if he has one, great. If he doesn't, it's all good. Yep, no membership though. All right, so is this station picking up? Because if not, we'll just do Youngstown. Oh, it is picking up now. Very good. Oh, you don't have to apologize. I mean, if you remember, that's great. If you're not, it's all good. You're here all the time. And you're very helpful and very supportive. So, but I appreciate that. Thank you. All right, so we got our next VOR. Let me get centered here again. 109.2 is MIPS. All right, we're on that beam. After that, we have Youngstown. Not Youngstown, Allentown. So Allentown is a 119. What are we on now? We're on nav 2. All right, 119. We're almost done. After Allentown, the next station is the airport. So we're going to be descending here really soon. Probably within the next 15 minutes. All right, we have 119. And that is a frequency of 117.5. 17.5. Is there an ADF station near there just in case? See one. I might have them turned off when I took that screenshot. I think I did. Yeah, let me put them back up. Oh no, they're on. There's just not one near there. Very good. Very good. But for not having auto throttle, this thing has been holding speed very well. That's for sure. All right, what's our descent checklist? It's not much. Seatbelts, pressurization, takeoff and landing bugs. Gotcha. No big deal. I love this airplane. I'm so glad I took the time to learn this one. Like, learn it kind of properly. Sorry for switching back and forth. I'm trying to find, I guess this one's okay. I hear you. You remember you had a birthday. Other than that, don't ask me to remember anything else about that day. Don't worry, that's not brain rot. That's just being a guy. All right, so I figured we needed about 140 miles, 130 miles, roughly, to descend. From JFK to Allentown, that's 77 miles. From Allentown VOR, Allentown VOR station, to the Milton VOR station, that's 58 miles, nautical miles. So that puts us at 135. So I'm thinking pretty much as soon as we pass MIP, put this thing into descent mode and let's get ready to kiss the ground. Get that soft buttery landing. That soft and buttery landing. Not yet. They're okay. They could miss a meal or two, but they're not going to tonight. No, we're going to land this airplane. Then I'm going to say goodbye. And then I will say hi again later on tonight, when hopefully we will be refueling an F-35 in prime time. In prime time. I've only refueled it twice out of like 10 attempts, but I think I got it down now. All right, let's see where we're at. About 5 miles. All right, let's put ourselves in heading mode. Let's see if the next station picks up. It does. Very good. Let's get lined up with that station. Click beam. That's gonna do its thing. Let's put our altitude down to 3,000 as we can. Let's take off altitude hold, and we're gonna click IAS and reduce our thrusters. And we'll use our thrust power to indicate what our descent speed is gonna be. I don't know if that's how they did it in real life, or if that's how they do it in real life, but in this simulator, in this airplane, it works like a charm. Yeah. Yeah. He was on cruise control for a decade. That's right. All right, let's do our descent checklist. So we do have one of those. All right, put the seatbelt sign on. Put our pressure down to our altitude. Put our TT switches into takeoff. Set our landing bugs. Come down here. We're going to do this a few times because our weight's going to continually change. See, it has this 66,000 pounds here. That's going to change as we get closer. All right, that's done. And there's no real crew to brief right now. We'll have the flight attendants arm the doors on final, or on approach actually. There's one more icon to click. Well, two really. Oh no, you know what? I'm sorry. One for landing. Seats for landing. Then after we land, we can release the crew. Then once we park, we can disarm the doors. But we'll do this like on approach. Let me get our METAR. Refresh this. So we got 20, so standard pressure pretty much. And we need to drop our speed a little bit. Yeah, I don't know how many dads we got, dude. I'm definitely one. I don't know if these guys have any kids, and if they did, I don't know. All right, so we got nav 1. Then after, where are we heading to right now? Allentown. After Allentown, we have JFK, which is 115.9. We need to head on a 106 heading for that. And it's 115.9. That'll be good. 15.9. There we go. In this airplane, when you pull the throttle back too far, it'll give a real annoying, like, siren. The only way to silence it is to either push this button this horn silencer, or speed back up again. But yeah, that will be coming on soon as we get closer to approach and we start slowing down more and more. Essentially, I think it's a warning to put your landing gear down because of how far back you pull the throttles, I think. Because typically when the landing gear is down and I decelerate, there's no warnings. It's only with the landing gear up. I'm thinking it's a landing gear warning. I love spicy stuff too, man. I got plenty of Tabasco and sriracha sauce here. Red chili flakes. Yeah, we like spicy food here too. Absolutely. Do you think, hey guys, you think that's really Frank? Maybe Frank got a new name. Maybe that's Frank. Frank, are you back? Are you back, Frank? I think that's Frank. I think he's hiding incognito. They won't see a thing. They don't recognize the name. I like him. Maybe we should make him a mod. Kidding. Alright, we are almost... Well, actually, yeah, we can go into heading mode now. We'll make our final... almost final turn towards the airport. Alright, let's go into heading mode. Let's activate nav 2. And then once we get that line up a bit... So we have 80 miles to JFK, and we need 16,000 more feet. So 16, 32, 48. That's 50 miles. Yeah, we might get there a little early. At this descent rate, probably. Where's he been? Well, I banned him. I banned him that one night. I took his mod away, and I banned him. And the ban was only for 24 hours, but he never came back. Yeah, Frank. He was going... there was one stream weeks ago. He was going off about getting kicked out of his apartment and his landlord and all this kind of stuff. He was spamming the chat. Nobody could talk. And he was just being negative and just really annoying. Just dishing out all his problems. And he's a kid. I'm not gonna give advice to a kid, really, about real life problems. You know, that's not a conversation I really want to get into. You're an adult. That's okay. So I warned him a few times, actually, and he didn't stop. So I took his mod away and then banned him for 24 hours. And that's that. He hasn't been back since. He told me to fuck off on Discord, and then haven't heard from him since. All right, so our landing. Let's get that in. Well, you know, we actually have another VOR station we have to worry about. Because we have DPK also. Let me see what DPK is. You know what, Bobby? I don't know how to get those emotes bigger. I've been trying. I've uploaded bigger pictures. I've tried to find videos on it, but like I would like them to actually show up and be like something you can actually read. Weird. I don't know why they don't show up. I know they're emotes, so they're only going to be a certain size, but they're almost pointless. But YouTube dangles it out there for you like it's some magical hard thing to get. You know, and the more memberships you get, the more emotes we'll give you, but what's the point when you can't even see what the hell you're putting up? All right, so DPK is 117.7. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna switch nav2 and nav1 right now. So this is gonna be 15.9. And this is gonna be 106. I want to set, I'll explain in a second. Let me get this reset here. All right, put this heading mode there. All right, now we're going to switch navs. And put this back into beam, or autopilot. The reason I did that is because now DPK, I can have as nav2, and then I can program nav1 for the ILS. But in this airplane, you need to have both nav1 and nav2 set identical course and frequency if you're going to do in like an auto land. You don't do that, don't even try. It won't work. All right, so we have 117.7. And that one, we don't have a certain angle of attack, really, to attack that VOR station. But I would like to be coming in on this thing northwestish. So I think if I do like a 320 to that, that'll be good. Because then that's an easy turn when I turn to about 100 degrees for the initial fix of the landing. So, all right, 117, what did I say, 320? It's going to take a little bit of work to get to 320. We're going to have to fly for a little bit. You know, a little bit around Long Island. Not much, just a bit. At least in theory, in my brain, this is what I'm seeing right now. Oh, really? That's cool. You mean my charts are not up to date? You mean I pay all this money per month to Navigraph and they can't even give me up to date charts? Shit. I'm serious, man. I thought they were up to date. All right, let's put on some landing lights. We won't flare them yet. You know, we never put our strobe light on. We should probably restart. Let's restart, because I forgot to put the strobe lights on. I still can be. I have a couple more years here at the house that I really have to focus on to get my kids finished school. Once my kids are done school and I can really focus on me again, I'm gonna get my pilot license. Oh, I gotcha. All right, then I don't feel too bad about spending my money then. We have good charts. We have good charts. right, we got about 40 miles left. I guess we can slow our descent down a little bit more. Let's just do a couple of ticks on the throttle. And them engines sound good, dude. This airplane, man, Just Flight has done a beautiful job with the sound of this airplane. The clicks of the switches. I'd like to apologize to the crew on board and all the wonderful patrons flying Yo Mama Airways. The weather radar and navigation and all that was not working in our aircraft today, so enjoy this thunderstorm. Nice. Then you'll be a captain in real life and online, because you're already a captain online. Now we just need to get you to that captain role in real life. Out at Chi-Town, that's right. Yeah, you've moved up pretty quickly. I believe that. I mean, going from your escalation to where you're at now. Been quick. Yeah, the clouds do look pretty good. All right, everything looks okay up here. We're still descending a little bit at a time, which is fine. And we got about 28 miles. Yeah, I think it's 3 actually. Might be 3 o'clock, unless the clock's changed again. Did the clocks change again? Yeah, oh shit, it says 4 o'clock where I'm at. Did the clock, wait a minute, did the clocks change? I think they did. It might actually be 3 o'clock where you're at, dude. Yeah, why are you 2 hours behind us now? Oh, New Mexico. My bad. That confused me for a minute. I started getting, what did Keith call it? Delusional, schizophrenic, and brain rotted. I was like that for a minute. I thought the clocks changed overnight. Wow, 2:03 in the morning. Well, yeah, I guess that makes sense where you're located. That's like Greece watching time. Greece usually watches this at 2 in the morning, 4 in the morning. I wonder where our nav2 station is showing right now. Let me put this in heading mode. All right, nav2 does have a distance. All right, let me do what I was originally going to do. I'm going to fly over the airport and then go down, I guess it's the Hudson Bay, down into the water, and then loop around the DPK. I think that'll be easier for me than cutting towards DPK now. Plus, it gives us a little more time in the soup. All up in this soup. I put on photogrammetry for nothing. Can't see a damn thing. All right, let's see what our approach chart looks like. Not approach chart. We'll just do the checklist up here. Oh, that's it. We already did the landing lights. There's really nothing else. Just arm to lift dumpers. I thought there was more that had to be done. I know there is after landing. All right, there's Kennedy. I think when we're about 10 miles, we'll break away from Kennedy and start heading down and around towards DPK. Maybe 5 miles out. Not bad. I wanted to be at 3,000 feet by the time we got to JFK. We got it almost perfect. Almost perfect. Perfect. All right, let's go into nav2. Start heading towards DPK. Nav1 is going to be... Here, what is our 100 is the, oh no, that's cat 2 or 3. No, not that one. So 200 gonna be our, already set at 200. All right, we have 224. Are you guys beating up the new guy? Are you guys beating him up? All right, 110.9. And after we pass DPK, we're gonna tune nav2 for the exact same thing, so we can do our auto land. Actually, maybe we should be looking at cat 2-1. I mean, the only thing that's different really that I could see, I think, was the decision height, because the other one had localizer as well, which was way higher. That was like 500 and some feet, I think. All right, let's notify the cabin. There we go, there's our airplane. We like to learn aviation, but we also like to have a good time and laugh a bit, make a few jokes, try not to take things too serious. Here's JFK. I don't think they would be flying over the airport in real life like this, but we can do it. It is. Yeah, it looks really good. Sometimes this Series X puts out some really good things to look at. Frame rate's getting a little chop. Oh no! 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 You son of a gun! Oh, you dirty dog. But it's okay. Y'all know why? Because we got old gauges. Got old gauges. We don't need no stinking navigation screens. We got it covered. I had a feeling that was going to happen. When it started stuttering, that's what photogrammetry does on Xbox near an airport, especially a big airport. Yep. Good old instruments. Yes, sir. All right, METAR is still good. All right, arrival. Approach. 22 left. And aeroplane. I think what we're gonna do is, in order to get DPK, well, you know, we might be able to turn towards it now. The 747. I was thinking about staying on the heading we were at, and then once the CDI indicator started moving, make a right-hand turn and loop back in to get it. But we'll try this way. I think we'll be okay. Yeah. You said name a plane. 747. Or the 748. One of the two. Hello, Herr Daughter. Herr Daughter! Listen to me. I thought somebody was down here. But you are down here. Oh, it's Gavin. Hey, bud. Is she awake? Oh, I thought you were talking to her. Oh, alright. I'll be done this flight in about 25 minutes, and we can get some dinner. Unless you're going to eat what's in there. Well, I don't know. I wasn't really planning on getting anything. We have a whole pizza. Huh? Alright, but I do need to run out, though. That's the thing. So, if you're going to eat, do it now. And then when I go out, I just won't get you anything. Big one burger. Okay. And a what? Burger and a small fry. Nothing else. I know what you mean. Can I get back to... Okay. Alright. Alright, everybody. My son says hi. He didn't really say hi, but I'm saying hi for him. Can you believe that my own son doesn't even subscribe to my channel? Oh, you are? Oh. By the way, the mic picked you up, by the way. All right. But it's okay that he's not a member, because that would come out of my pocket right now. Until he finds his new job. And then he can buy the most expensive membership there is. Start giving back to the old man. The old man fund. Give it up to your old crusty dad. Your old crusty dad. All right, we should be picking up this station here in any moment. We'll start turning towards it. Because I don't think we're coming in at the angle I really want to be at. Let's start turning. Huh? Okay. Well, I'm not, I'll talk to you later. What? I got hit. What? All right. I'll let you know when I go out. Sorry about that. You know, real life happens. I got people that live here with me. Sometimes they need to talk. Like, shut up. Shut up, kid. Nah, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I wouldn't be like that unless I really had to be. Sometimes I have to be, but not too often. All right, let's see where we're at with Nav 1. We're about 18 out. All right, well, let's try to actually capture this, and then we'll work on the next one. Our radio altimeter has come into play a little bit. That's starting to show up now. Let's slow down a bit. There's that beep. You see horn silencer. Get down to about 200. All right, we're now going away from the station. So let's go ahead and plug in our landing. And we got to do 324 here as well. There's an approach button right here in the middle. We're going to need to push that button in. All right, that and 110, 90. There we go. We are now locked and loaded there. Start slowing our roll. And what is on the chart? 1800 is the capture point. We can move our, just in case, oh, not that one. All right, 1800. Actually, we'll move down now, actually. Let's go do IAS. And we've gone down about 1,000 pounds. So let's re-click this 122 for our bugs. And I think we need to arm the lift dumpers as well. I think that was the last thing on the checklist. Let's see. Approach. Yeah, that's all done. Oh, lift dumpers arm on final. All right, well, that's fine. We'll check the skid control after we put our landing gear down. Other than that, it's just flaps. Shit, we passed our point. All right, let's make a U-turn. Shit. Oh, you know what? We got 19 miles. We're good. Let's go this way. We got plenty of time to catch it. I was gonna make a turn and go out and then re-catch it, but we have 19 miles to catch this thing. Be okay. We just missed it by a few seconds. Yeah, things keep doing things, Bobby. They keep doing things and stuff. Looks like a golf course right there, actually. There's so many golf courses on Long Island, man. Oh, an object. Oh. I don't know. How about a pair of sunglasses? I didn't catch that part. I thought you were talking about an airplane. Sorry about that. All right, speed is okay. I'm just worried now about catching. Come on, baby, line up. Do it for daddy. There we go. I think it's starting to move. 'Cause we didn't miss it by much. It does take a while to turn this airplane, but... Oh, you need a screenshot. Yeah, let me get the ILS lined up. I got my sunglasses over here. Give me a minute. Let me get this approach lined up. All right, let's put our first stage of flaps down. All right, let's click beam, approach, and then glide. All right, that should line us up and get us set for landing. All we need to do is control the speed. There you are, brother. Yeah, I think they are. I certainly hope so. Oh, shit, we got to do, glide slope. Ooh, glide slope. All right, can I take the glasses off now? So I can see? All right, I guess we can put the landing gear down. We're about 10 miles out. Thought we'd wait till about 5 miles, but I'll put one more flap down. Yeah, I set up the camera views before I started the stream today. I thought that would be better. All right, let's put the landing gear down. Yep, you're welcome, bud. Yeah, well, I have it set as a camera position. So I set it up exactly how I wanted it, and I saved it. And now I can access all those during this flight. Yeah, I haven't done that before where I set it up beforehand, but did it this time. I don't do it all the time, but I think it's good to do on airliners. That way you can get to the different windows quickly. I wish this thing had auto throttle, so I could just sit back here the whole time instead of almost falling out of the sky. Oh shit. Right as the glide slope is getting ready to capture, we're almost falling out of the sky. Well, the airspeed was almost 0 a second ago. We're doing okay. I think the glide scope, I think going back there messed things up. Sure did. Damn it. All right, we'll just land it ourselves. Sitting back there, watching that damn flap go down, almost caused us to stall. We're coming in too high. All right, let's do a go around. All right, heading. Nah. I'll do a quick go around. I might be still able to make it, but I want to do a nice landing. Oh. Oops. I don't know if I would have been able to get down. Oh, whatever. We'll do a quick go around. I might have been able to, so... But yeah, but how far out? How far out at 1,000 feet? Like how many miles? Or is it not really by miles? Is it done by the lights? Okay. What if, okay. What if you're at 1,000 feet and you're, you know, quarter mile from the airport? I understand the altitude. I'm just trying to figure out how far from the runway do you need to be at 1,000 feet? That's what I'm trying to figure out right now. I gotcha. I'm putting on the HUD out here so I can see what's going on with the airplane while we're doing this go around. I would like to land also. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm hungry. I want to eat something. I want to get this plane landed, turned off. Dude, I don't know what quality you're talking about. I haven't seen anything yet. But you got nothing to apologize for. It's all good. Oh shit, we're going pretty fast. All right, let's go back inside and slow that down. I didn't realize we were going 250 knots. We probably should have climbed a little bit to a higher altitude before we did this. But New York, Long Island's pretty flat. He did say watch that speed. That is true. We're doing better now. We're getting there. All right, let's slow down again. Damn, we missed it by a little bit. We'll be able to catch it though. What did I hit? I hit something with my on my keyboard. That was weird. Never heard that warning before. All right, we may have to work a little bit to... I see the airport, so we're going to have to work just a little bit to catch this. But we're low enough, and the capture point I don't believe is more than like 4 or 5 miles out. Maybe even 3.5. We got plenty of time. Catch that again. Let's also put our mode in glide slope mode also. Oh, we could cheat and look at the map here. Oh yeah, The Boys. I love that show. I haven't watched the new season. I haven't watched the new season yet. Why are we going down? Why are we descending right there? That was weird. Hang on, let me focus on this for a second. Okay. You can post a link on the Discord or put it in the chat and I'll check it out. I don't think I've ever asked that before. Keith can swear as much as he wants. Oh, gotcha. All right. Localizer, glide slope, everything is captured. All right, flaps are down, lift dumpers are armed. Oh yeah, we never did check our skid. Hang on. Let's test that. All right, now we completed the checklist. Maybe I'll attempt to land it myself. Or we can see how good the auto job will do. I'd rather, to be honest, I'd rather just sit back and watch. To be honest. Just gotta make sure we don't fall out of the sky every once in a while. Not too bad. I did that landing, by the way. There's the lift dumpers all up in the air. You know, I try, but big airports are very laggy with photogrammetry on. That's why I tend to let them auto land at big airports. I didn't this time, but it starts getting a little slow and the frame rate's a little iffy. See you, dude. I'm gonna turn off this here highway here. Shut this airplane down all the way. But I will do that off stream. We gonna say goodbye now. Let's just come to a complete stop. Not bad. Not too bad. All right, well, I will see y'all in a few hours if you're there. If you're not there, I understand. I will see you next time around. But hope y'all enjoyed that. I had fun. That was great. Tonight's gonna be great. The F-35. All right, so I will see y'all a little bit later on the next episode of the Airplane Show. Take it easy, guys. See ya. See ya.